Now that we have some miles on the Mazda 3 hatch, let's just go over some quick updates. Now, most of us like the convenience and practicality of the hatchback design, but let me tell you, if you have some enemies, and you get in a fight, all you have to do is just throw them right into the back of this thing, because this will cut them right in half. This fucking tray is like a razor blade. I shit you not. I've cut my head on it, I've cut my hand, and I've cut the webbing on my fingers, and I've bled for at least 2 minutes straight. This thing is a disaster. I dare you to run into it full speed. The other thing is you're like, hey, I want to open up the hatch real quick. Let's just grab right underneath here. Oh, the release button's not in the center of the trunk or the hatch? No, it's not. It's actually offset to the right because the stupid rear view camera takes up the whole thing. And when you start grabbing around, of course, you're gonna get fingerprints all over the camera, so then at night, it's really blurry. One of the things we didn't talk about in the original review is the wealth of cargo space. This has a lot of cargo space for the class. The thing where it kind of skimps is the occupancy space, especially back in the back seat. If you're a bigger dude or a bigger woman or whatever, you're not gonna fit a lot of people in here, especially with this seat back. There's not a lot of leg space, but really if it's just you and a couple people, it's gonna be a comfortable experience. So let's be fair, usually when you get a new car, you have no idea what you're getting for fuel efficiency or fuel economy. So I was worried going in with this. The 2 liter is great. I get 37 miles to the gallon over the course of 7 or 8 fill-ups now. I'm very pleased with that. Mazda says a lot of their new models are about detail work. Well, 99% of the drivers would never notice this, and I didn't even notice it when I first started driving, but the ergonomics, the thumb placement on your steering wheel. They have indentations here, which is, if you've come from high performance or track driving, you'll realize why these little indentations are here, and your thumbs rest perfectly on them. And that's some little detail work I really appreciate. This Soul Red Metallic is now a new fixture in Mazda's lineup. You're gonna see it on the new MX-5, the CX-5, the 3. This is a great color in sunlight. Is it the best paint ever? No, it's got a lot of orange peel, but this is a really good option. I'd like to see more colors similar to this or a different color tone. Now, I happen to like the piano gloss plastic, the black accents in the car. I think it looks good. The problem with it is when you're doing some cocaine or you're itching your dandruff, all of that's gonna get in the nooks and crannies and all this black, and it's always gonna look dirty. So I have to carry this microfiber sponge to keep it clean, and this also prevents the scratching, the little micro scratches on the black. That's an annoyance, I'll be honest. So what about interior quality and rattles and shakes and all that crap? Well, so far at 5,000 miles, I don't have too much. The one thing that does piss me off is this armrest has started to creak now after about 2,000 miles. You can hear that. Whenever I put my arm on it, the plastic is creaking, and whatever, you know, it is what it is. Is it annoying? Yes. One of my favorite things about this car, honestly, is after driving it, is the ride is extremely firm. Well, not extremely firm. It's firm and sporty feeling. It's very responsive, even with the Eco tires. The Eco tires give up really quick, but they're for efficiency. When you're on a smooth road, the steering's still responsive. When you're in choppy and total shit pavement, the car doesn't crash over bumps like some of the competitors with torsion beam rear suspension. Like the Fiesta is just overly firm. The Veloster's ride quality blows on hard pavement. Cars like the Fit, I mean, they're responsive, but you just don't have the refined ride like the Mazda 3 gives you. But with that said, I do have plenty of suspension clunks coming from the front end, and I've yet to have that checked out, but it is annoying. Other than that, you know, I've had some problems with the infotainment system freezing up a couple times, but nothing major. And I use USB sticks, Bluetooth audio, and calling features, XM, pretty much everything on it. It's not a huge deal. It's not a big problem for me. Other than that, so far so good. I would have to say I'm pretty pleased overall, and I still contend that this is a good option if you're looking for a hatchback.